Good morning and welcome to the Peak District. Today, on a slightly chillier spring day, we're going to do Kinder Scout and get ourselves up onto the plateau and do around about 17 to 18 kilometres today, give or take, depends how it works out. Typical British spring day. Got my shorts on, fleece on. I've also got sun cream on my face and a woolly hat and a coat in my bag, so standard spring day in England. Okay, let's get ourselves across the river here and we'll start the ascent. Speak to you in a second. Good morning. Kinder Scout is the plateau at the top of the Peak District, and the actual highest peak is 636. So I mean, if you're talking about the lakes or North Wales, it's not particularly big, but you'd be surprised. Even here on the moors, you're already starting quite high. It does stand out quite a lot, so it's still a good old walk. We're going to try and do a fair bit to go with it today, so still be a good one. Okay, so if you're going to do the route that I'm doing today, you park down the bottom of the car park where we've come from, down near Kinder Road. Walk up this path up here with the river on the right, and you get to this fork in the road here. And you can do it either way, that way or that way. Today we're going to go this way and do it clockwise. The lambs look up for it. The lambs look in good form, so hopefully we'll get a little bit of lamb footage as well. Okay, less procrastination. So once you sneak between the farms, take a really sharp right. It's the first time you start to get any sort of incline. Looks like it's flattening out again already. But also, it's the first time you really start to appreciate that even though it's moorland, it is still quite hilly. And quite beautiful as well, which we'll see later in the day a lot, but just to start with, along to the dam here. So yeah, cannot complain. The Peak District is just as beautiful as the others, just not quite as grand in size. Up here we've got no wind. The path was on, takes you down the other side of this alongside the reservoir. As you can see, private woods keep out. There were signs down there as well that said no footpath, no public access, so if you just detour a little bit, start taking in a bit of gradient, it brings you onto this public bridle path here, and there's another route that goes on further up to the top there. But just wanted to point out the ridgeline over there, and again just to say how impressive it is. this is the backside of the reservoir, as you can see. And we originally came up over there, and we've skirted all the way around these woods, come up the back of this little mound, and then down to here. And this is the line that the map was telling you to take. So obviously you can see it would have cut off a lot of yardage, but it's private land, so if it was your house you wouldn't want people traipsing across every 5 minutes, so I'd say do the extra. It's nicer anyway. Shame we can't get a bit closer to the reservoir, but as you come back down this side, you get to that gate there, take a right, and you're back on the original path anyway. So it's no big hardship. See? Path. Told you. Hey guys. Okay. Something I said? Once you come out of the gully and Clough, the paving stones start. Some nice person came up here and made a path for us. So yeah, it's a lot more defined now. Not that the path was hard to follow, but once you're up here on top, you can just follow these all the way up. It's going to take us right up now, as you can see, onto the plateau. And then Kinder's Couch going on our left, and we should have some amazing views back. This is a great spot for some dinner, because as you've probably heard from the mic, straight out of the wind. Because I smashed that cake, I'm not really ready for dinner, so we'll keep on for now. The lambs don't trust me, the birds don't trust me. Must just look dodgy. So this, about halfway around, is the Kinder Downfall. Now, normally, as I keep saying, there would be a lot more water in here, but because there's not, it means we can get down here, take a look at this stunning view right down the gorge. And as it is just past 12 o'clock, judge me if you will, I guess we could have a little can. Beautiful. 6:36. This one's 6:33, so if you stand on top of it and jump, then you know it's about there. Yeah, this is Kinderlower. Quite distinct white cairn on top of this rock. I don't know if you can see behind me, there's like a squall coming in there. I think it's probably a little bit more snow. Wind's going that way though. I think it's just cloud actually. Here you go. It's Kinderlower. Coming down off the higher side of Kinder Scout here. Walking down from Brown Knoll up there, and like I said before, the path's so well engineered that you don't really feel like you're going downhill. You're not taking big steps, it's just like a gradual descent, so it's a little bit easier on you. Sometimes I don't like descending because of that. You're constantly using those stabilizer muscles to stop you, and it can get a little bit hard on the knees and stuff. I prefer in those situations to just let momentum take you and go down a little bit faster, but there's no need here. I'll show you. Your path is literally perfect. A few steps there, but for the most part they're just on a little incline. So the sun's abandoned us for this part. It's a bit cloudy, which has spoiled it a little bit, but it's still gorgeous. I think mileage wise we're about 2/3 round, but ascent wise we're done. We're on our way down now, so nice little day on the side of Kinder Scout. This is the end of the walk. So your last little bit here, you're walking down this path to the junction where we started, and we had the option of going left or right, and we went left. Now personally I think we went the right way because you got a lovely ascent up through that gully in the morning, and then coming down was a lot flatter. So for me, I prefer that because it was, yeah, like I said, you're always losing altitude, but you're just not getting those big steps where you've really got to stabilise yourself. So for me, clockwise, definitely the option. So you might recognise this. This is our little junction. And here's the beautiful river that runs alongside it. Just got a few drops of rain as we're coming to the end of the route, but coming to the end of the route, so it doesn't matter. Little trip down this road here and we'll be at the car park. But we have done 11.87 miles, which will be over 12 by the time we get back to the car park. So what's that? It's about 20 kilometres, something like that. I'm not so sure about the altitude yet. I'll check that in a bit. As I always say, I'll share the route so you can follow the same one if you want. But there's loads of choices. We could have cut that short loads of times. There's loads of points we could have cut down. But it's a good distance, I think. I mean, it took about 4 hours 20, probably about 4 hours 40 if you include the beginning bit and the end bit. And then if you want to add on a few stops that I've had where I've stopped the clock, looking 5.5 hours at the most. But I didn't stop for dinner though. If you stop for a proper sit down, maybe 6 hours at the top end. But very accessible, car park's good, and yeah, beautiful. So enjoy it. Go and check it out. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.